Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Fandom Fight. I am your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we have a barn burner of a match here tonight. The number one contendership is on the line. Who will be playing Robert the Hobbit Parker for the singles title? We are going to find out in a very, very awesome Civil War sort of match that we have here tonight. And here to help me call the match, I have the one, the only, my biggest enemy in this entire thing, Cody Newberry, here to represent Robert Parker's interests, apparently. How you doing, Cody?
Yeah, I'm excited. Again, this is whoever wins this match gets to lose to Robert, so that's always fun. I have respect for both these. I like a little shit talking in my trivia match, but tonight I'm not going to get any of that because these two respect each other so much. They're best friends in this community. So that just means I'm going to shit talk you at the desk for all 3 rounds. So get ready for it, Caleb.
I don't think there was ever any doubt that would happen tonight. And over to my third judge, my buddy, my pal, the commissioner, Tim Smith, back on the desk. How you doing, Tim?
Feels good to be back. Finally have a schedule that works around me. And I noticed something catching up on matches we've recorded. You and your little brother have the same opening match style, so that's very interesting, Caleb.
No, it's funny. My little brother took it from me. That's why.
No, I think your little brother did it better. But with Jeremy and Sandy, this is going to be a match for the ages. And I can't wait to see this, to see who will come out the better man out of this to face Robert.
Absolutely, this is going to be fun. Jeremy the Atom Adams, who has been on a hot streak this season with a back-to-back win over Ed Sale, and then Lucas Schildbach now in the ring with Sandy the Sandman Robinson, who proved himself a Rookie of the Year contender last season, beat Nazario Montenegro to get here tonight, and now the number one contendership is on the line. That's enough blabbering from us. It's time to hear what these guys have to say. I'm expecting some cordial words. Maybe we'll get some shit talk. Who knows? It's all going down right now in promos right now.
Well, hello, everybody. It is me, Jeremy the Atom Adams, and I am here for a match that, if you'd asked me a few months ago, I would have told you is absolutely impossible. Me in a number one contender's shot in something that isn't general movie trivia, that is crazy. But you know what? Sometimes crazy things happen. I've kept playing in Fandom. I've kept giving it my best shot, and I won 3 matches in a row against some really great competitors somehow, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm really excited and proud to be playing this league, and to get this far is really awesome. But you know what? The most awesome thing is that this is a contenders match, and it's against somebody that I respect about as much as anyone in this whole community. He is my partner, my best friend, Sandy Sandman Robinson. And then, you know, part of my main motivation for winning those last matches was to get here to play him. The winner is going to go up against, you know, someone else I respect very much, Robert Parker, who is also a dear friend. So it's all gravy at this point. You know, if I lose here today, I have a 3-2 record, which in Fandom for me is just amazing. So it's in no way could this end up being negative or be a loss for me. This is all gravy. But if I do win somehow, if I beat my friend who really knows a lot more of this stuff than I do, except for maybe some areas, if I get lucky and if things kind of turn my favor, then I will amazingly get that shot at Robert. And, you know, I think it would be cool because I know Rocky better than Robert, and I know I could go toe-to-toe with him in some areas, and that's, you know, way better than I could ever do against him in Geek or anything like that. So that would be kind of awesome to have that kind of challenge. But in any case, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to have a great match, and I'm hoping that my good luck continues at least to the point that I don't embarrass myself, which I kind of always expect in Fandom. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Well, here I am again, everybody, in the Fandom arena at Multiplex, and I couldn't be happier at this particular point in time. Usually my matches are really stressful. I go into them dreading them every single time because it just, like I always say, on any given day, on any given set of questions, anybody can win a match in movie trivia. And that is definitely the case with my win over Nazario. It was a close match. I appreciated it. But now this is why it's fun, because I get to play against Jeremy. Jeremy's my best friend. He is my teammate. He's partner. You know, I feel good because I've helped him in this area. You know, and to see him get 3 wins in this realm is so fantastic. As far as what happens afterwards, I've already been beaten by Robert in this particular in this particular field. It wasn't my shininest moment, but Robert is Robert for a reason. I respect him, and he's a great champion. If I have the opportunity to play him, I'm not going to score 1 point in the first round. So that's all I got to say, Jeremy. I love you. Good luck. You've been so impressive to me lately. If I lose this match, I know that it's in good hands. So let's get it on and see what's going to happen.
Of course, very cordial, very, very nice promos from two very nice guys. So this will be a fun match. Can't wait to see what happens. Tim, what are your thoughts on those promos?
Yeah, like you said, very cordial between these two. They're both a team for a reason. They're very good friends. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and I think that is what is going to make this a match that is very, very good, because both of these two know each other's strengths and weaknesses and know how to play with that. So I think that is going to be the key factor. You're not going to hear bad words from these two unless you piss them off. Good luck with that. They both can take a lot, but you know, unless you're Caleb Coho, then you can piss somebody off in an instant, like back in the day. And in canon time, Coho, but go ahead.
Not canon. Cody, you got any final thoughts before we start this thing off?
Two best friends are playing each other to face my best friend. So good luck. You're going to need it. Study up, because he is a psychopath and he's a champion for a reason. But you guys are two great guys that I respect very much in this league. You guys are founders of this league, pretty much, this community. So good luck tonight and score some points.
All right, with that, we'll get into our proper introductions. Introducing first, coming to the ring with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat, representing Team 80s, he is Sandy, the Sandman Robinson. And his opponent, coming in with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat, representing Team 80s, and he is the movie Warzone Singles Champion of the World, Jeremy the Atom Adams. All right, gentlemen, round 1 is going to work like this. You're each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas of fandom. If you get all of them correct, you will be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
No.
All right, then we will kick this off with your first question, which comes in the category of Fast and Furious. In what Fast and Furious film would you find a jet ski race?
I just started my rewatch of these. Oof. They are bad.
You shut your whore mouth. You shut your whore mouth.
Tim and I absolutely like these movies, so you are wrong in your opinion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I go first, guys? I got a bad marker.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
I gotta grab another one. I know I'm probably wrong. Fate of the Furious?
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
All right, and Sandy.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
It is Too Fast, Too Furious. Sandy, take me.
Sandy, is that an old school whiteboard and chalk?
Yes. I went to, while we're waiting for Jeremy, I went to the store to buy a new box of dry erase markers. And
you did? I must have.
No, yours are all good. But the price of the dry erase markers was $26.99, and a box of 12 of chalk is 99 fucking cents. So
where do you fucking live?
Yeah, in hell.
Canada.
Wow.
Right.
In Ohio, they're dirt cheap. But then again, this is a poor area. Go ahead.
All right. Now that we're back in 3, 2, 1, Cody, you want to give them their next question?
Yeah, it's fitting that I'm asking this. Disney animation.
Oh boy.
In The Lion King, what is the name of the forbidden place that Simba and Nala venture to? And if either one of you miss this, I can no longer be your friend. And back to Too Fast, Too Furious. It's too shitty and too long. Tell you that.
It is. I actually agree with you on that. Too Fast is
You know what, Coho? You shut your whore mouth too.
You tell him, Tim.
Ooh.
Goddamn right, Sandy.
2, 1.
Actually,
Ride or
repeat
die.
it. Repeat the question, please.
Okay.
That's Jeremy's first.
In Lion King, what is the name of the forbidden place Simba and Nala venture to? Again, greatest movie of all time? I think so.
Scar should have been ranked higher than Hans Gruber, and I agree with you.
I wonder what the forbidden place in Chicago one of us will venture to, aka Coho and Dragon Bear and Legion.
Ooh.
1.
Bad.
Answers.
All right, we're gonna start with Sandy.
The Elephant Graveyard.
That is correct, and Jeremy.
The Elephant Graveyard.
That is correct. Sandy with a 2-1 lead. Tim, you want to give them their next question?
All right, gentlemen, in Rocky 3, how many successful title defenses did Rocky Balboa have after winning the title from Apollo Creed?
They were lightning on that one.
I was the same in testing. I respect both these, and I'm a little scared of Sandy now for my match.
All right. Well, looks like they're ready. We'll just go to Jeremy.
10.
That is correct, and Sandy.
10.
Is correct. All right. Barn Burner. Your fourth question comes in the category of Star Trek. Yes, Cody, this is the one with lightsabers.
Yeah, laser swords.
What was the name of the ominous entity that threatened the Earth in Star Trek, the motion picture?
You know that one part of the Star Trek movie where they're like, I'm your father, and like, no, and an arm gets cut off? Favorite movie ever.
You're fired. You're fired.
It's a really old movie, too, if I'm not mistaken.
3.
according to
You're
Peter Parker.
fired too.
And then they
Coho.
yell, Khan.
Jeremy and Sandy, you two are my new runners for movie and family.
All right, we'll go to Sandy first on this one.
V'ger.
That is correct, and Jeremy.
V'ger.
That is correct. All right.
No, brother.
It's mine?
Yep.
Okay. DreamWorks Animation, guys. What does Farquaad use to waterboard Gingy in Shrek? We get pretty dark here in Fandom, everybody. So
Waterboarding in Shrek.
What does Farquaad use to waterboard Gingy?
I will pose the same question that has been raging the admin chat here. Shrek 2 or Shrek on VHS? What is the better movie?
Shrek 2.
Shrek on VHS.
Yeah,
This is going to be great. I like Shrek Forever After.
3.
I'm old as shit, so I went with
One.
VHS.
Answers. Caleb, you were fired.
I'm kidding. It was a joke, Jeremy.
I'm drawing a blank. The chocolate syrup.
That's incorrect. And Sandy.
I said icing.
Oh, also incorrect. Looking for milk. They do not go
Oh,
with milk.
yeah.
All right, no perfect rounds here today, unfortunately. Tim, you want to give them their next question?
All right, gentlemen, your next question, scores and soundtracks. What song did Survivor record for Rocky 4?
Curveball at the end of that
There's
question.
an obvious one, but this is what considered a difference.
I actually play this
Fun
whenever
fact.
I go running in the morning.
Fun fact, did you know the song Glory of Love from Karate Kid Part 2 was originally written for Rocky 4? Sylvester Stallone turned it down, and then it went on to get an Oscar nomination for Karate Kid Part 2.
Did you know that you're an idiot? 5, 4,
I did know that.
3.
Thank you.
2, 1. Answers.
All right, we will start with Jeremy.
Burning Heart.
That is indeed correct. And Sandy.
I said Lonely Heart.
And with that, Jeremy ties up the game. All right, your next question comes in the category of DC, films prior to the DC extended universe. What is the name of V's hideout in V for Vendetta?
Well, remember the 5th of November.
I will always remember the 28th of November because that is the day I came into existence.
No wonder I hate that day so much.
I thought that was that's
I
what
do
the
too.
world is
I do
gonna
too.
be. 5, 4,
It's really
Oh, we
good.
love you. We love you, Coco.
That was good.
1.
I hate that day too. Sandy.
I said The Tunnel.
That's incorrect. And Jeremy.
I don't remember. I just guessed the Oasis.
We're looking for the Shadow Gallery. The Shadow Gallery.
Nice. buddy.
Barry Allen Moore name. All right.
Me? Is it my turn to ask?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's back to
Okay.
you.
James Bond, everybody. James Bond. What country does Thunderball primarily take place in?
Thunderball is It's all right. It's okay.
Isn't that the name of a turkey that you get for Thanksgiving? Thunderball.
That's Butterball.
Butterball.
I prefer Skyfall. That is the name of my favorite turkey.
Over 20 fucking movies in this. Good luck.
2, 1. Answers.
All right, we'll go to Jeremy.
Is it Jamaica?
That's incorrect. We'll go to Sandy.
Oh, crap.
They said China.
Also incorrect. Looking for the Bahamas. The Bahamas.
I
You're
knew.
very
I mean,
close.
I knew it was that part of the world.
Very close. All right.
All
Tim,
right.
next one.
I certainly will. In Fandom Oscars, one of our new categories. Excluding spin-offs, what is the only X-Men film to garner an Oscar nomination?
Ooh. Interesting question.
X-Men.
I
Hit or
like
miss.
them.
Hit or miss.
And they just got put into the Disney merger just happened, so we will see them soon.
Soon we will
but
see the X-Men
probably-
question in the MCU.
Probably in a different iteration. They'll probably remake them.
3,
I really hope McAvoy and Fassbender stay.
1. Answers.
All right, we'll go to Sandy.
X-Men.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
X2?
Also incorrect. Look at a little newer. X-Men Days of Future Past.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Visual effects. All right. Your final question in round number 1 comes in the category of Marvel. These are films outside of the MCU. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Gwen gets a scholarship to study at what university?
Amazing Spider-Man 2. Or Too Fast, Too Furious. Both piles of shit, but I'd probably watch Too Fast, Too Furious.
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
Jeremy, you're leaving the Schmodown. You're coming to Movie Warzone. Don't worry about Full Metal anymore. Sorry,
All right.
Sandy, I have to do it. After that second outburst, my God.
All right, we'll go to Jeremy.
Was it Oxford?
That is correct for a point. And Sandy.
Well, I can't let him get ahead of me. Oxford.
And we are tied at 5 going into round number 2. What a round. Round number 2 is going to work like this. This is the infamous wheel round. You're going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com, the heel of our bane of existence.
Oh, wait, I have an actual wheel. Oh, wait, I'm not Jim Green, sorry.
All right, you're going to get a chance to spin from the wheel. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, but it will devalue the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you are stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Studio Ghibli, Star Wars, DC, Wizarding World, Disney Animation, Disney Live Action, Movie Quotes, and Marvel. The higher ranked in this situation is Jeremy. Would you like to go first or defer to Sandy?
I will defer to Sandy.
All right, Sandy, you will be going first, and your spin is away, and it lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin it again.
All right, you are stuck with whatever you land on this time, and it lands on the Wizarding World. All right. Cody, you want to give him his questions in the Wizarding World?
I thought we were going to let Tim work for that.
Oh, I mean,
he's been on for so long.
I can do it.
It's up to you.
I can
Yeah,
do
go
it.
ahead. You read.
All right, Tim, you got this.
Just send them to
All
me.
right.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Well, no, this way Cody owes me 2 beers in Chicago.
I'll buy you 7, okay?
All right, awesome. I'm getting a 12-pack, y'all. Okay, Sandy, your first question in Wizarding World. What is the core of Lucius Malfoy's wand?
Unicorn hair.
Jeremy, a chance to steal.
Phoenix feather?
Also
Dragon hearts.
incorrect. Yep, that is what we were looking for.
What was it?
Dragon hearts.
I didn't.
Dragon
heart.
heart.
Okay.
All right, your second question, Sandy. What professor did Voldemort capture at the beginning of Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Do I need to know her name or her position?
Her
We're
name.
looking for the name. We're looking for the name of the person.
Shit. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Quirrell, B, Flitwick, C, Burbage, or D, Trelawney.
C.
That is correct for a point.
She was the teacher of Muggle studies.
That is correct for an extra bonus point. Too bad it doesn't count for this match, but it's street cred. So Sandy got street cred in America. All right, your third question. In the Order of the Phoenix, what spell does Harry teach the other students first?
Expelliarmus.
That is correct. Big 2 points. Your penultimate question. Who gives Harry the Nimbus 2000 in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Professor McGonagall.
That is correct. Another 2 points. And your last question. Who sets the Room of Requirement on fire in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows?
Goyle.
That is correct for 2 more points. Getting the total of 7 points added on to that 5, bringing him to 12.
All right, Jeremy, your turn at the wheel is up. Spin is away, and it lands on Disney live action. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll take it.
They're probably all Pirates questions. No one covered.
All right, we'll go ahead. I'll give you your questions in Disney live action. Because you don't want to work, Cody. You don't want to work. Your first question in the category of Disney live action. Who is the captain of the titular ship at the start of Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl?
Barbossa.
That is correct for 2 points.
How'd I know that was the first question?
Your second question in Disney live action. Eddie Murphy plays a workaholic real estate agent in what 2003 live action Disney film?
The Haunted Mansion.
2 more points. Your third question. What MCU director also helmed 2015's Cinderella?
Kenneth Branagh.
2 more points. Your fourth question in Disney live action. What 80s live action Disney film would you find Jeff Bridges star as a computer hacker named Kevin Flynn?
Tron.
2 more points. And your final question in round number 2. Who plays Gaston in 2017's Beauty and the Beast?
Luke Evans.
That is correct for a clean sweep of round number 2. And we have a close one still going into round number 3, 15-12, as we get into the betting round. And the betting round works like this. We're going to give you a category. You are going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you bet 0, we ask you to play along. Still for stats purposes, we go until someone is mathematically eliminated. The score reaches 0, or we get through all 5 questions. And any questions from the peanut gallery as we get into round number 3?
I'm
I
good.
suppose you mean me and Cody as the peanut gallery?
You are also part of the peanut gallery. I don't know if you have any questions, but we're going to start.
I feel very offended.
You see, I ask myself that question every day. First question in the category round number 3 is going to come in the category of the MCU. How many points would you like to bet on the MCU?
0-2, right?
0-2. 0-2. This is a tight one. It's only a 3-point difference.
Yes, very close match.
All right, Jeremy, how many points are you betting on the MCU?
1.
And Sandy?
Also 1.
All right, your question in MCU. How many total prisons has Rocket escaped from in the MCU?
That stinky little rodent.
I wish Caleb would escape from us.
It's not for a lack of trying. No, I'm kidding.
4,
I won't let him go.
3,
That's true.
2, 1. Answers.
All right, pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
I said 9.
That is incorrect. We will go over to Jeremy.
No clue. 3?
That is also incorrect. Looking for 23. All right. 22, he says, when they're entering the kiln, and then the kiln itself.
Yeah.
Your next category is Rocky. How many points would you like to bet on Rocky?
Now let me do my impression of Caleb Coho. Cody decides to work. Did I get the voice right, Cody?
That sounds a little more like Boatman, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Don't you ever talk about my client like that again.
All right. Look, we have 3 managers at the desk. This is going to get heated. We'll go to Sandy.
For what we bet?
Yeah.
2.
All right, and Jeremy.
1.
Ooh, 2 and 1. This is going to be a big swing. Cody, what is their question?
All right. Who is the only person to beat Rocky Balboa by knockout? Rocky. I love this franchise. 5 is terrible. 6 ain't much better. Creed is good.
Creed is phenomenal, and so is Creed 2.
5 is great for the street fight.
4, 3,
Oh, God.
2, 1. Henry, that is incorrect. Jeremy.
Clubber Lang.
That is correct for a point. And Sandy.
I pity the fool, Clubber Lang.
And he closes the gap.
Pain.
It is 15-13 as we get to the third question in round number 3. What is their category, Tim?
Their category they can bet points on Disney animation. I would say if it was Pixar's, it'd be about cars. But
There's no movie in Disney animation that I have bias for. Haha, you can't roast me now. We'll go to
Give it
Jeremy. How many points would you look at that?
1.
And Sandy.
I also bet 1.
All right, Tim, what is their question in Disney animation?
your question in Disney animation: how much was the license fee that Lilo and Nani had to pay for Stitch in Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch, so underrated. I love every bit of it. Has one of my favorite Disney quotes of all time in it.
I thought it was okay, but
You see, they're making a live-action Disney remake for Disney Plus of this movie, and I'm a little nervous for it.
Well, you know what, Tim? For that comment, I'm going to discipline you with a brick.
4, 3,
wouldn't be the first
2,
time.
and 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
I said $25.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
I said 50.
That's also incorrect. Looking for $2. All right.
Why?
14-2 as we get into the
12.
10, or 14 12. I am bad at numerals. I see the last numeral and I'm like, yes. All right. Kane's probably not going to cut that out.
I wouldn't.
He won't.
He won't. This is going to be in the video, and I'm going to look stupid. Henry's going to message me. Okay, 14-12 as we get into question number 4. Cody, what is their category for the fourth question?
Oh, we're going back to laser swords. It's Star Trek, everyone. How many points would you like to bet on Star Trek?
With the chips, not the laser swords.
And agree to disagree.
All right, Jeremy, how many points do you bet?
1.
And Sandy.
2.
All right, this is going to be big. What is their question, Cody?
Okay. What planet does Admiral Bennett order the Enterprise to travel to in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier?
Or the even more subtitle, the down payment for
Do you
Shatner's
remember,
beach house.
Caleb, do you remember when that little green guy helps the one Jedi lift the X-Wing out of the water? Oh, it's so good. So
And then
good.
Picard shows up for like a hot second, but yeah, it's really cool.
And so lines here, no further. Oh, so good. 5,
5.
4, 3.
Repeat.
That is Sandy's first repeat of the match.
What planet does Admiral Bennett order the Enterprise to travel to in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier? And then they go into this arena, and Sam Jackson drops down with a purple lightsaber and just starts slaying people. So cool.
I love Tim's reactions.
We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
It's the second repeat.
Can't take them with you anyways. What planet does Admiral Bennett order the Enterprise to travel to in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier? And then they travel to that one planet where they had pod races, and they go to pick up the one kid because he's the chosen one.
Is waterboarding legal in Chicago?
And somebody says, "Beam me up, Scotty." 5,
Just like they say in Hamilton, everything is legal in Chicago.
3,
Good. I'm gonna waterboard you, then electrocute your nuts.
1. Answer.
Casino Royale. All right, Sandy.
I said paradise.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
I said Kronos.
That is incorrect. Looking for Nimbus 3.
It's 3.
Nimbus 3. All right. This is it. It all comes down to this. Final question of the match.
What's the points?
It is 13 to 10. 13 to 10. Final question category: scores and soundtracks. How many points would you like to bet on scores and soundtracks? All right, Sandy, how many betting?
Well, I'm betting 2, and if my partner's smart, he bet 0. So.
And Jeremy.
0.
All right, and your question in scores and soundtracks for the Street Cred: who composed the score for both a James Bond and a Fast and Furious film? Bit of fun crossover here.
Like you had with MCU and Fast and the Furious.
It's a good crossover as well. Yes.
I remember that in testing.
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jeremy
I don't know. James Newton Howard?
and Sandy.
Good luck, brother.
And your winner, advancing to play Robert the Hobbit Parker for the title, Jeremy the Atom Adams. The answer was David Arnold. David Arnold. Unbelievable match. Oh, man. It was close back and forth all the way through. It just came down to those betting and the points. Oh, that was an amazing match. Tim, what are your thoughts on that one?
A very great match. Came right down to it. I thought Sandy was going to get the Star Trek question. I really thought, but he got 5 and 6 mixed up there, which is understandable. But it came. I think that one was the tiebreaker because I know you're not good at math, Coho, but for just the math, all Sandy had to do bet was 0. But still a good match. Both of these guys tied up after round 1, came slugging in round 2, and then it just came down to round 3 like it always does. Both these guys played great, and can't wait to see the title match, and can't wait to see Sandy's next match after this performance too.
Absolutely. With that, I will be getting off the desk and doing some post-match interviews. Tim, I'll let you do the next one, but I'm going to let you get reacquainted with the desk first. I'll go ahead and I'll start with our victor, Jeremy the Atom Adams. You are the 3rd person to challenge for both a Warzone and a Fandom title. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great. It's great. I hadn't even thought of it that way until you just said it, and that's amazing. And thank you guys for the opportunity. It's crazy.
You played like hell today. You swept that Disney live action category. Great performance. Round 3 was really tough for the both of you, but you pulled out in the end. How do you have any like thoughts about playing Robert for the first time in the Fandom ring?
Well, first off, I just have to say what a great job my friend Sandy did. It was a tough match. If I hadn't gotten lucky in round 2, I firmly believe he would have had it today. It just went that way, but he played awesome, and it was just such an honor. And probably this match against Sandy in this league is one of the greatest jewels of my playing career. So thanks you guys for facilitating it, and thank you, Sandy, for the awesome match. With my performance in round 1 and 3, I have very low confidence against Robert because he has a tendency to sweep in those rounds, but I'll just say I'm going to do some studying up. I might enlist my good friend Sandy to kind of help me, bolster some of these categories. And, I'm going to try to employ some strategy and hope that the extra, championship rounds can maybe work in my favor. And, in my last few matches, I've had some really strong round 2s. And so if I can continue that and continue doing well in round 2, at the very least, hopefully I can make it competitive. But, I'll say this straight to Cody. Yeah, I know I'm going to lose, but it's like Rocky won. I just want to go the distance. I don't want to be a fool. I want to prove that, despite being so greatly outclassed that, maybe I've earned a right to play against him because he is the greatest. I mean, he's Robert Parker, and just getting that match is an honor. And if I can just make it somewhat competitive, that will be a huge, huge thing for me. So thank you.
Absolutely. With that, we wish you all the. No, Cody
has something to say.
Cody's got to talk.
there's a lot of people that Robert has to face, and there's a lot of people that I have no respect for, and I can't stand them. So then I beat them down to the ground with my words. But Jeremy, that's not how I feel about you.
Thank you.
Jeremy is one of the people that welcomed me into this community. So did Sandy. So I have nothing but bad words for you. Do I think you'll lose? Yes, but that's not because of your lack of knowledge. I just don't think Robert has the ability to lose because he doesn't allow himself to have gaps. Again, I understand the strategy. We'll be working. You and Sandy could be working. It'll be a great match. You guys will do great things. But Jeremy, good luck. Again, I will not say anything bad about you. I have nothing but respect for you. And Sandy and Jeremy, good match today. Really.
Thank
you.
you.
Guys did a great job.
Hey, Sandy, let's head to the desert and you go ride behind me in a car, okay? I'll just get all dehydrated.
All right. Well, with those nice words, uncharacteristic from Cody Newberry, we're gonna go ahead and wish you luck in your title match, and we will go over to our unfortunate loser today, Sandy. You played one hell of a game, man. You proved that you're one of the top guys in the world with round 2. It all came down to that betting round. How do you feel about your performance today?
See, I disagree. Where it fell apart for me was round 2. Missing that first one on a stupid miss. That was just stupid. I knew it, and I shot too fast, and losing that 2 points, giving Jeremy that lead going into round 3, caused me to have to recklessly bet in some places, which ended up being my downfall score wise. But let's take nothing away from Jeremy. He's a Warzone champ. You know, there's a good chance he'll be champion of other things, you know, soon to come. And now he's got a chance to go up against Robert like I did over in Full Metal Geek. Brother, it's going to be a tough thing, but if anybody can put the work in and get it together with a little bit of luck on your side, you know what, I'm rooting for you. But I love Robert too, and you know what, it's going to just be a fantastic match. You played absolutely perfect today. I'm so proud of you for doing that. As far as fandom goes, I mean, you guys know I love playing here. Whoever you guys put me up against next, they could expect the same out of me. I don't go down without fighting. I don't just belly up and show my soft bits. You know what? So put me up against anybody, and I'll take them to the woodshed.
What I'll tell you right now is, with your great performance today, you have not only gotten close to the title and not quite made it, but what you get as a consolation is you are guaranteed. You have punched your ticket to the Fandom Fight Summer Series tournament in a top 3 seeding position. So with that, we will see you back in the singles ring in the tournament, where we can expect you to make a run, as always. So congratulations on that. And of course, in the teams division, we saw you guys right before this beat Arrowverse champions, and with that, you punched your ticket into the team tournament. So this is not the last that we will see of you. In fact, this is only the beginning. So unfortunately, it just didn't quite go your way, but you do have a lot to look forward to, and we can only expect great things from you in the future. So we look forward to seeing that. Thank you for playing. And with that, I will throw it back to Tim Smith at the desk for his final thoughts.
All nice words all around, especially from Cody Newberry, which is the first, ladies and gentlemen. But not to take anything away from both of these guys. Both of them played a fantastic match. But I do want to say to Caleb Coho, I might have been gone a little bit. I still remember how to do post-match interviews. Thank you very much. I do it in TV all the time. But both these guys played fantastic. I can't wait to see Jeremy face Robert. It's going to be a battle for the ages, I think. I think it's going to be very close. Champion versus champion is going to be a good match. And Sandy getting into the Summer Series in the top 3 seeding. Have fun, whoever has to face Sandy. Have fun with that. But it's going to be a great title match, and I can't wait for the Summer Series, but that will come in the summer. But both of these guys played great. Tremendous performances. I mean, that's all I got to say. It was a great match. I loved being a part of this. So
absolutely phenomenal match. Cody, you have any last things you want to say before we say goodnight to the folks at home?
No. Jeremy will just be another person that loses to Robert Parker, but he will do it with grace and class and well, not with that one. But yeah, so yeah, it will be a fun time. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, with that has been Jeremy Adams. That has been Sandy Robinson. That has been Tim Smith. That has been Cody Newberry. I have been Caleb Coho. This has been the Fandom Fight #1 contendership. We will see you all next week with even more fandom matches for you. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next week.